So we have this girl that's trying to sign up to become an adventurer, and she managed to be one just like that. So of course she tried to figure out what she can do for her first adventure until the worst party came along and asked for her help. And they confidently said they were going goblin slaying. So the worker for the guild realized that was a bad idea and tried to warn them for an alternative thing to do. But of course they were ignorant new adventurers and decided to ignore her warnings. And the crazier part, she had a bad feeling about this and still decided to go. Even though she's seen the you f***ed up face, she still proceeded. Keep this in mind, she's seen new countless adventurers do that all the time, and I bet you she gave them a warning each time. But at the end of the day, she tried to warn them, so it's all on them. Well, anyways, they all seen this sign and 3 of them brushed it off like it was nothing. And if a sign looks like this, it's literally giving you a warning to do a whole reverse. But they were all in the cave now, and she asked them again, is this okay to do? So they all decided to look at her crazy and basically told her not to chicken out. So she decided to ask them a very vital and important question, and the question was if they brought any potions. And here's what they had to say about this.
Nope. We didn't have the time or the money to do much shopping before we left.
I beg your pardon?
So y'all telling me I went into a dangerous cave and banked on her to heal them? Bro, I would have left immediately while I still have the time, because there are several reasons why she shouldn't continue on going with them at all. Let's talk about the reasons real quick, shall we? First off, they're new adventurers just like her, so you already know things go bad real quick. Second, they received several warnings, if that's not already bad enough. Third, you had a bad feeling several times, as you should, by the way. Fourth, they were unprepared, which was already a key sign to leave. Lastly, they're all idiots in their own way. One is extremely clumsy, one is arrogant because they went to a school, and one wanted to play like a hero. Just put me on the bench, coach. I'd rather deal with Cosmo Squad than them. At least they're entertaining. Anyways, so while she was trying to create a light, the 2 of them already went ahead without them, which I don't get why she was trying to create light when they already have a torch. And why are they going farther ahead from the party? Bro, like, they're stupid. Like, there's no way around this. You can't defend them. Anyway, so while they're trying to catch up, they heard the exit closed on them, and guess who caused it? It was a bunch of goblins. And guess whose confidence went away in seconds? Hers.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Head ass. Once the goblin pulled up, she basically panned ult to a spell, and she got the goblin. And the worst part about everything, she was surprised that it worked. Like, hello? And that just gave her a whole ego boost.
Maybe they're weak after all.
Head ass. Like, bro, she immediately got pressed from like 3 goblins. And on top of that, they broke her glasses and broke her weapon. So she felt some type of way, which is completely understandable in this situation. So she decided to go and fight back towards them. And can we talk about how she's just missing everything? Like, who is she actually attacking? She's probably the type of person who will die against NPCs that don't know what's going on. Let me just close my eyes and just keep on swinging.
Hopefully I'll be better than OG Sakura. Surely I'm useful in this situation, right?
No! Now she gets fatally wounded in this situation. And I get it, she's afraid for her life, but she was utterly useless. And that's when the Goofy Goober squad started to come back. How convenient, they started to come back as soon as she started to scream. Not when she set off a fireball. You know, I feel like that's a good intention to like come back to see what's going on. But it's whatever, I guess. They all deserve it. I'm just saying. You might think it's messed up. I say it's deserved. They ignored several warnings and still went off. Hey, that's all I gotta say. And keep this in mind, they brought absolutely nothing, because they said, hey, we didn't have time. Y'all did. So she's trying to cast a healing spell on her while this wannabe darkness is just swinging at everything in sight, and he was trying to be like, yeah, I'll go protect you while you go take care of them. Well, of course, until this happened. Once that happened, his momentum was now gone, and he knew he messed up too. So they all jumped in and it was game for him. And now we got the wannabe hero, and I'm not gonna lie, she got done dirty the most, all because she tried to be a hero. So she was fighting all of them back until... yeah, I think we all know what's about to happen. So the goblin slams on her wall twice and gets their minions to do their thing. I ain't going to show y'all what happened next. All you gotta know that she got done dirty the most. So essentially this girl managed to get out with a body with her, but of course she didn't make it that far, and she did not know what to do. But then one of the goblins had a Minecraft skeleton aim and managed to get her. So then the goblins did not even care about her, and they went after the other person. So while they're doing that, you think it'd be a good time to try to escape, right? Well, not in this case, because while all this was happening, she wet her pants. And the worst part about everything, the goblins made fun of her. So while all that was happening, the goat decided to make his entrance. So one of them tried to shoot an arrow at him, and he got the weak attack out of here. So the goblin felt assaulted about what happened, which I don't get why. They're really just a monster. So one of them decided to pounce on him, and I got a good hit on him. But then the goblin realized it messed up, so it got slammed onto the wall, and it got burned by the fire. I ain't gonna lie, that was cruel, but they rightfully deserve it. Especially what they done? Oh yeah. But it's making the goblin do the Crash Bandicoot dance. So one of them was afraid about him and tried to run away. That's when she actually decided to be useful and stop the goblin. Trust me, she becomes more useful in the future now. And that goblin was slain. After that, she was trying to wonder who he was, and he gave his name as Goblin Slayer. So then she realized he was one of the high ranks, so she knew her safety is secured. So once Goblin Slayer helped her out, he has to go put the other girl down because she was poisoned. And you might think, oh, why not just try to save her? Well, she's going to suffer a lot more if you do. So it is what it is. So after that, she decided to go attack along with him. Goblin Slayer put some goblin blood on her so that she can hide her scent. So while they were going deeper into the cave, Goblin Slayers gave her some lessons that new adventurers make. And this was one of the lessons. And oh, convenient. Does that look familiar? I'm wondering what it is. Oh well. So they noticed a trail of ketchup on the ground, and he noticed that they were being watched as well. So he tossed a torch towards them, goes for the sneak attack, and murked the goblin. Left it no chance to fight back. Once that was over, he decided to go set up a trap for the rest of them. Once they proceed closer to the cave, he made her use her light at a useful time, blinding the goblins. So he used the light to chuck his weapon like a pro athlete. Then they try to dip like they got done recording a prank gone wrong video, but it's actually real to them. So once the goblins fall to his trap, he made her use her light again to blind them again, and a big one tripped right next to her. And that's when Goblin Slayer finished the job. But he's not done yet. He put oil on him and sent him off to Mario Kart to become first place. But Goblin Slayer said screw that actually, and sent a fireball at him. The goblins was going through it, but it was music to his ears. But the Goblin Slayer knew what their goblins was thinking, and they thought that he was going to leave, so they tried to ambush them. But that was a grave mistake because bro was exterminating them like they were cockroaches. Once he was almost done, they came down to save the females that was kidnapped. So one of the goblins tried to play dead, so he murked the final one. But there's one more thing he still had to do. He kicks down their chair, and there was a door. And you might be wondering what's inside. Now here are your choices: A, treasure; B, people; C, goblins; or D, all the above. If you answer goblins, then you are correct. Baby goblins actually. So she already knew what was going to happen next. So she asked Goblin Slayer if it's worth doing that, but bro brought up a lot of facts to the point that she can't argue back. Bro was 4 more kills away for a 30 bomb, so he got to work, and that was basically game for the goblins. That's when Goblin Slayer went out of the dungeon satisfied.
A few moments later.
Every female was saved from an incident, but they gonna be broken for a while. So she decided to go back to the guild hall to meet with Goblin Slayer to go into their next adventure. So he made sure that she was prepared, and she was, and that's basically the end of the episode. I'm not gonna lie, this anime was very interesting to watch, and for people who just stopped watching after the first episode, I really don't blame y'all, because stuff went down in that episode. If you want to see it for yourself, then you go on ahead. But hey, all I gotta say, just be prepared. I just basically gave y'all the rundown of it in my own version. But anyways, I really do hope that you enjoyed this type of video. If you did enjoy it, a like, appreciate it, share be nice. Make sure you go subscribe as well. It's free. Also, I do have a Discord server, and I do stream on Twitch as well. Both of them will be in the description, and I can show you some Twitch clips as well. Wait, whoa, wait, oh, get the, move back, bitch, move back, I'm getting bullied. I'm not rambling shit, and I'm not up Gramps. Unarmed and saved. Armed and dangerous? Nah. Why would you? Oh, you're so stupid. Oh my gosh. Why would he? Oh, this man will probably think that. This man probably thinks that eating like dog farts is actually like healthy for you. This man probably thinks that. So he keeps a jar of fucking dog farts in his, like, every time he just sits nearby his dog every time, and like he has a bag open, ready every single time, following his dog every single day, every single second, and then like, oh, I gotta collect my dog farts of the day, and then as soon as he farts, he closes the bag and immediately shuts that shit up, and like, okay. Oh, this is all, I can feel my neurons connecting. That's literally him. That's literally him. This man literally has no brain cells in life. I don't understand. This man does not know what he's doing. Why is he still on Bucky? Why is he in ranked? Why is he in ranked? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I'm not getting chased, bro. Run! I promise you I don't scream all the time, but it's a fun experience to be there. Links in the description though. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time in a different video. If not, I hope you have a good life. I love y'all.